You're rocking with DJ C Radio Global, the #1 indie artist support network in the world. And we currently have Kasland on the line. Kasland, what's good?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Man, it's going great. How's it going with you?
Not too bad, actually. Been staying busy, surprisingly, with everything going on.
Man, everybody been busy. Just stay safe. All right, so listen, tell the world about yourself briefly, Kasland.
All right, well, I'm a hip-hop recording artist, songwriter, lyricist. I've been doing it since about a decade now.
Okay.
And I went on a hiatus after my last release in 2013. Was gone for I'd say about 7 years since I released anything, and then came back this year with a brand new album, and just kind of been trying to hit it as hard as I can since. Of course, when I announced the album and got started with it, didn't see the whole COVID thing coming, of course. So
yeah.
it changed a little bit of the way things go, but we're still trying to push through it.
So what area code do you rep?
Oh, man, definitely 214, man.
Right.
Dallas, Texas, that's my home.
Dallas, Texas, that's what I'm talking about. All right, now,
Yes,
I'm actually loving your sound. You are definitely hip-hop. You are a true lyricist, and I know you have been doing your homework.
Yeah.
Who were who is still, who did you look up to? Who did you want to be like when you got into this rap game?
Man, when I got into it, I'm not even really sure, to be honest, because I got in the area of like the early 2000s hip hop, so a lot of it was like Dr. Dre, Exhibit, Busta Rhymes, those kind of artists.
Yeah. So your rap style comes from where, basically? Like, because it sounds kind of East Coast to me, with like a West Coast fast like rap thrown in there sometimes. How would you call your style?
I don't even know. Like a fusion, man. A fusion of everything. Because honestly,
got you.
It's funny because I started listening to other genres too, not just hip hop. So I pull my inspiration from everything, all the way down to country, rock and roll, you name it.
Beautiful. But your lyrical flow is something that you had to work on, right? You just didn't come out spitting like this.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Absolutely. That took a lot of honing and sharpening and stuff. Of course,
nice.
Always challenging myself every day.
Nice. So when you did that first release, why did you take a hiatus? What was the reason why you just left the game?
Honestly, it was just kind of just depression. It can creep up on you, man. And you don't see it coming. You don't really. Yeah. It kind of hits hard, and it just hit me, and everything slowed down, and
yeah.
It went from fast to slow to stop.
Oh man, got you.
That's how it goes.
Hey, so how did you get your motivation back, brother?
Watching everyone around me, like the people that I used to hang out with, the people I used to talk to and everything, a lot of them, I was watching their success. I was watching their videos come out and all that.
Wow.
And it was like, I guess, to be honest with you, it was a sense of jealousy a little bit,
Wow, okay.
And it just like, it lit that fire back in me, and I was just like, that could be me right now. Like, why is it not?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you got back in it, and I hope that this is like therapy for you. You know what I mean? Like I hope.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So welcome back to the game, and you are definitely doing your thing. Tell us what My City is about, and tell us who is Lit Mike and our baby.
Okay, yeah, My City is a song that, fun fact, my mentor actually, he had tried to get me on a track that he was working on that was similar to that style and everything, and I was writing that verse for that, and then he ended up not doing anything with it, so I was like, all right, I was going to throw it up on the SoundCloud free download thing, and then, so Lit Mike is a producer that I've known since day one, since I started, man. I've known Lit Mike since 2008. He's a good friend of mine. He produced a couple records for my EP back in 2011, and that dude, he freestyles all the time. He's always fun to work with and everything. So I sent it to him. I was just like, let's just do something fun real quick. Big Bone is a longtime collaborator as well. I've been friends with him for a good time. So I worked with him as well on my EP. And threw him on it, and it was just something I was just going to throw up on like SoundCloud for free download. And then I never really kind of wrapped it up, and that was started back in about 2015, I would say. And then that's when the depression really kind of kicked in, and that song just kind of got tossed out. So when I came back to working on this album, I kind of wanted to pick things back up where I kind of left off before.
Nice.
So,
all right, that's what's up, man. So what city are you talking about?
My city would be Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. All right, there you have it, people. You are tuning into DJ C Radio Global. We have Kasland on the line, and this is his first single that we're going to hear tonight, and it's called My City. Keep it locked. We'll be back.
Welcome to my city, nigga. To my motherfucking city. Your boy Lit Eye, Cass, Baby Bone. You wanna take a ride, nigga? Come show you what it look like on this side. Yeah, you just come fuck with your boy. You wanna ride?
Let me take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. With no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo. Let me take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. With no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo. I was still a child when I saw the blood stains. And I know it's been a while, but some things are just pains that you never figure out. Memories of guns, gangs, when they rain up in my house, threatening to bust things. Yeah, I know my city's wild, but I'll tell you what gains you can get from feeling down, the motivation to obtain. Cause it made me really now. Never joined the Mustangs, but never took the villa route. So I hear no complaints, though at night I'd hear the sound of fully loaded gun makes. All the hatred in the round that travels to your guts brings them flag killers out, yeah, they would run things. Mom's cooking dinner while the neighbors screaming cuss bangs. And the walls within the sound would travel, so on some days I could even hear a loud thump. Thinking one change is all I need to get about this place. Although some names I will never fear, and I'll remember this is love is like unchained. Let me take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. Where no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo. Let me take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. Where no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo.
Welcome to my city, ho. Where you gotta make a call before you come through the front door. Just to make sure your pass straight and get your pockets right. Duct tape found somewhere in it late, but after that it's cool. We gon' do the food, drink a brew or two, put a couple in the air, pull a bitch or two. You know how we do. With my crew around, fucking up the town, smoking loud by the pound. You can keep your ounce, cause we straight, my nigga. Swag on straight base, my nigga. Pulling hoes all across the states, my nigga. Putting it all in your fucking face, my nigga. I know you hate my nigga because we great, my nigga. And if you get out of line, your back we break, my nigga. I'm holding my city down just like weights, my nigga. Wait, my nigga. Kasland, tell them boys, hold up, we gon' take over the state, my nigga.
Take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. Where no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo. Let me take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. Where no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo.
Yeah, I see you, Kasland. I see how y'all boys doing it out there. But let me take it down south right fast. Mississippi to be exact. Check me out.
Somewhere in America, somewhere in Mississippi. Baby bonus looking for the baddest bitch in your city. Ran up on this young pretty thing named Vicky. The pussy off the chain, but the head ain't iffy. Want it done right, so I do it in a jiffy. Drank so much liquor, I cannot donate a kidney. Got an old girl band like Nikki. When we go to Mardi Gras, you know she like to show her titties. Drinking, smoking, pulling up. Marijuana rolling up. We don't care about a Tuesday, cause every day it be going up. Showing out, showing up. Holding down while holding up. Welcome to my city where everybody be going nuts.
Take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. Where no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo. Let me take you to a place where we get silly, whoa. Where no person in the right mind would offend me, no. Where you see us rapping hard in every video. Cause there's no other place quite like my city, yo.
Yep, his name is Kasland, and that right there is My City, right here on DJ C Radio Global. Cash, dope ass track.
Thank you.
I played that song. I know that you guys did not ask me to, but I just did it on my own. I have a show called the Make It or Break It Show, music review. Comes on Facebook Live every Saturday from 3 to 4. So I played both your songs, and I played My City, and they absolutely loved it, bro. They said
That's
make it,
awesome, man.
make it. Yeah. So the people freaking approved it. They said that they could tell that you are a true lyricist, and that's what they really enjoyed. So yeah, man, I love that.
Hey, I appreciate you putting it out there, man.
No problem. What does Kasland, is that your name, or is that a part of town, or?
No, Kasland. So my real name is Dakota Sachs. So it's
Okay.
my last name flipped backwards, Cash.
Wow, Dakota Sachs.
Then,
That's a stage
Yes,
name,
sir.
brother. Damn.
right?
Word, that's a stage name already. Shit.
You know, I honestly even thought about like dropping Kasland when I was doing the whole comeback this year and just going by Dakota Sachs. But I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep it going.
All right, so tell us how we can get it. So tell us how we can get in touch with you so people can support you.
Kasland.com and you know, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that /Kasland.
All right, so people, Kasland is Kasland. So that's a unique name, so you can find everything.
Yes, sir.
So how do you feel about this current climate in America, brother? What's your take on all the protests and all this crazy stuff going on? Just like something brief, not like too in depth.
Right. It's tragic, man. The things that are happening, it really is. Honestly, I understand the anger and the outrage and everything. So I don't speak against it. My thing is, I just hope everybody tries to stay as safe as possible. You know, like I just don't want to see any more violence, any more, you know, unnecessary deaths or anything like that. You know.
That's what's up, man. That was a great answer, brother. And I could tell that you're telling the truth. That you like really feel
Absolutely.
that. And I feel exactly the same way, exactly what you said. It's just exactly like that. Like, you know, I just wish everything works out for everyone and we could just all live together, you know, because this shit is becoming stressful, brother. It's becoming stressful.
It is, man.
I'm like, damn, man, when we going to get our shit together? Just
Yeah,
coexist and everybody be
it's
happy,
tragic.
you know? But let's get back to the music. That's why we got good music. So that was My City. This right here is Nostalgia. What is that about?
Nostalgia. That one is that was a fun one, man. So that's the thing. Like when I went on my hiatus, I wasn't listening to a whole bunch of hip hop, so I wasn't really in tune with it. So when it started kind of sparking that fire back in me, I started listening to what was out right now, and I wasn't really familiar with too many of the artists. And I was like, it was a very different sound, you know?
Yeah.
So to me, it was just like kind of like missing that old school hip hop.
Nice.
So I wanted to bring that old school hip hop in with that new school sound and everything, and just kind of blend the two and make that song.
That's what's up. And it's crazy that you say that and like don't feel too bad, because I'm a DJ and I don't even know half the new guys out. You know what I mean? It's just like different now. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But it is what it is, man. But I'm so happy that you came back to a good place in your life, and please try to stay there.
Absolutely.
No matter what is going on around you, you know. And I know it's like easier said than done, because I have some friends and like family members, but you know, I'm glad that you're back. And is it anybody, since you've been back and you did get to meet people, is it anybody current that you want to collab with, and is it anybody from back in the days that you would love to collab with?
Oh man, yeah. A lot of the current ones I want to collab with, man. I mean, I'm kind of all over the place. Like I know a lot of the current ones I want to collab with. Are you talking hip hop strictly, or like all genres?
Whatever you want to do, brother.
All right, yeah, man. Because when it comes to all genres, there are so many that I've been going like discovering all kinds of stuff, man.
Nice.
Like country singers, I know there's a lot of like. You know, like I did that one collaboration with the rock and roll singer on my album.
Okay.
You know, on this new one. So I love, like, there's a lot of, I wouldn't even know where to start, honestly, with actually naming people. I know, I definitely want to work with Voice to 5'9". That one's in my sights right now.
He's a lyricist, true blue lyricist.
He's absolutely a lyricist.
Dope
man.
as hell.
That would be a challenge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm starting to see how dope of an MC that you really are, because people don't even know who Voice to 95 is. You know, like a lot of these new cats and these cats from like back in the days also. So that would be a dope collab, and I know that he will bring out the best in anybody on that track because he always gives 1,000%. His shit is crazy.
Absolutely.
So you just mentioned mentioned that you have an album out. Is it already out?
Yeah, it just came out. It just came out in June.
Oh man, tell us about that, brother.
So that's the album that My City and Nostalgia are on. It's very different. It's not just strictly hip hop. Those are probably the two of the most hip hop songs on the album. You know,
Wow,
even the
okay.
collaborations, man. It's wild. It goes all over the place. Like I said, I've got a rock and roll singer, Justin Dowden. He's on one of the songs. It's kind of a hip hop rock and roll fusion track. I've got an EDM track with Riff Raff on there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's kind of all over the place. Just different tastes, kind of me experimenting in all the different subgenres of hip hop, if you will.
All right, so I got two questions. How did you get Riff Raff to be on your track, and give us the name of the album? And
all right, well, the name of the album is No More Sick Days.
No More Sick Days.
Riff Raff, that goes way back, man, because I appeared in Riff Raff's music video for Tiptoeing in My Jordans. I was on the set of that. And that's when I met Riff Raff for the first time. Yeah, so there's just history there to me, to be honest, man. And like, you know, it was kind of like, to me, it was kind of like a way of picking things, because that happened in 2014, I believe. So it was shortly right after or right before my hiatus. So to me, it was kind of just picking back up where I left off. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, it was kind of poetic to me, I guess, if you will.
That's crazy. I never heard any indie artist mention Riff Raff up here, and you did a track with him. I can't wait to hear your album, man. So it's called what? No More Sick Days.
No More Sick Days.
That's what's up, man. No More Sick Days by Kasland. And obviously, I have two hip hop tracks from it, but you have like alternative stuff, and you're rapping on everything, or are you singing in some, or just rapping?
No,
oh, wow.
It's all me bringing that rap flavor to different kind of songs, different kind of styles, you know?
I am intrigued, and I definitely want to hear that, man. Is that EDM track, is it fast, or is it like a slow EDM, or is it one of those that
definitely
change the beats?
It's definitely faster.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely on the faster side. I know there's probably two of them. I'd say Paradise with Riff Raff, and then Want It with Chelsea Davis. Chelsea Davis is the female that did the tag for Designer's Panda.
Oh,
and she sings on the chorus of Want It.
Wow. That's what's up. Yeah. So you got some heavy hitters on this album.
Yeah. You know, it's real fun. Like, just kind of a lot of people that you would normally not see together in the same room, and then, you know, pull them all together on an album. And it worked. That's
why I'm like, wow, this is something I must listen to. It's called No More Sick Days, and his name is Kasland, Kasland. And you hear the diversity that he have on his album with these genres, and this is a must listen, people. So go and check that out. Do you have any shout outs?
I want to give a shout out to Arif S. Kenshin. He's a man featured on Nostalgia with me.
Okay.
He's a voice actor, but a lot of people don't know he's a really dope MC. I'm hoping to help show people that through Nostalgia. But he did the voice of Pierce Washington for Saints Row and many other video games. But he has this thing called ASK Blood Drive. He does a lot of charitable work, and I support this man through and through, and everything he does for the community. And everyone needs to check that out and get behind that and help support that too, because he's just a philanthropist and a good person through and through.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Listen, I want to thank you for being on the show. Is it anything that we didn't cover that you want to talk about?
No, I think that's about sums it up. The Nostalgia video is coming soon. Me and Arif just wrapped that up.
Beautiful. All right, man. Yep. So we'll be looking out for you. And this is Kasland, Nostalgia featuring Arif. And you're hearing it first right here on DJ Cisco Radio Global. Thanks a lot, Cash.
Thank you, sir.
Peace.
years now, woke up with my ears down. Weird sound that appears to be the stream that you found to be ill-bound. I'm still found to be playing with a brand new generation of fans for me to cater to when I feel proud enough to let the world know that I'm here now. Mom's asking if I still smile, but it's been a while, so I'll wheel out in a wagon full of records from the shack in the back of my Uncle Phil's house. Fresh prints on the trigger, boy. If you think that I keep a sealed mouth, cause this game's looking like a sale the way these labels are handing the deals out. So why would I sound for you to master the job and put me in a match to box with action bronze to get asked to toss it? Take a massive loss when I smash it, cross and blast it. Volume and act as awesome as did in Compton. Apologize after and offer to take him out to Baskin Robbins.
Yes, that's the problem.
I just call them as I see them. I pulled the person in me out and taught him how to be him. Signed a deal with the devil, then I bought him out of freedom. Was the greatest gift I gave myself. Now y'all about to meet him.
I just smashed it, now
I said to meet behind the red
make
store.
her hang like a rock star.
We'll see which one can wreck me
Bring out
more.
the drums, I'm a monster.
60 seconds, not a
I
second
just got
more.
a flash of
I
nostalgia.
got the problems you've been begging
I
for.
just smashed it, now
I said to meet behind the red
make
store.
her hang like a rock star.
We'll see which one can wreck me
Bring out
more.
the drums, I'm a monster.
60 seconds, not a
I
second
just got
more.
a flash of
I
nostalgia.
got the problems you've been begging for.
Now who wanna come forth with an Olympic in third? That's a nerd to the herd with the spit style that's sonically blurred. But as a taught with a thought process that possessed the finesse of the less, yet sometimes less, more or less, I guess I finally missed my place in this life with this mic in my hand. Creates a brain scan that sound scans the multiplicity of Wu-Tang Clan. Man, let it be proclaimed that inside our own vanity have birth calamity. That's tragically 365 degrees of oratorical spontaneity. I want to make sure if you're hearing this before your hearings mix with the fates of Nixon, Donna and Blitzen. Negro champion sounds that sold by their pound. Has a town to the N-word attitude, so release them hounds. My staccato is Picasso, let the earless hear this loud and clear. Tell your friends, yeah. Get chased to the freed slaves, zoom on a syllabic is graphic. But if swiping, no swiping, I confess when it comes to this flow, I had to sarcastic cause it's
I just
nostalgia.
smashed it, now not
Set to meet behind a record store.
Bang like a rock star.
We'll see which one can wreck it
Bring out
more.
the drums, I'm a monster.
60 seconds, not a second
Just got
more.
a flash of
I
nostalgia.
got the problems you've been begging
I
for.
just smashed it, now not
Set to meet behind a record store.
Bang like a rock star.
We'll see which one can wreck it
Bring out
more.
the drums, I'm a monster.
60 seconds, not a second
Just got a
more.
flash of
I
nostalgia.
got the problems you've been begging for. I just smashed it, now I said to meet behind the reds, make her hang like a rock star. We'll see which one can wreck me more. Drums, I'm a monster. 60 seconds, not a second. I just got a flash of nostalgia. I got the problems you've been begging for. I just smashed it, now I said to meet behind the reds, make her hang like a rock star. We'll see which one can wreck me more. Drums, I'm a monster. 60 seconds, not a second. I just got a flash of nostalgia. I got the problems you've been begging for. I said to meet behind the record store. We'll see which one can wreck it more. 60 seconds, not a second more. I got the problems you've been begging for. I just smashed it, now nod ya. Heads make them bang like a rock star. Bring out the drums, I'm a monster. I just got a flash of nostalgia.
His name is Kasland. That's featuring Arif S. Kinch, and that right there is Nostalgia. Right here on DJ Cisco Global. Want to thank you for being on live. As you heard, his album is No More Sick Days, and from the way it sounds, it has a lot of different genres and diversity incorporated with his rap. So I definitely want to check that out.